All right, guys. Welcome back with Tech with Obed. Today's video, I just want to quickly just gloss over T-Mobile's earnings report that was yesterday. Sorry, guys, for the late video. A lot of things going on. So, T-Mobile tops earnings expectations but misses on revenue. So I was paying attention to the T-Mobile stock yesterday, and I see that it did rise after hours. After it did take a slight tumble early in the morning yesterday, but rebounded after hours. So that was good news. So uh, and this article is by Emily Berry. So make sure you guys check this article out. I'll leave this in the description down below, guys. So you guys can just check it out and read it for yourselves. But T-Mobile posted another surge in subscriber additions for the third quarter while reporting a mixed set of financial results on Tuesday. So shares of T-Mobile were up 1.6% after hours trading, and the company generated over a third quarter net of $691 million or 55 cents a share. So down from 1.25 billion or $1 a share in the year prior quarter. Analysts tracked that the FactSet was expecting 50 cents in the gap EPS. So T-Mobile's revenue is slightly growing, roughly about let's say 300 million. So T-Mobile saw revenue increase to 19.6 billion from 19.3 a year prior, while analysts tracked by FactSet were projecting 20.2 billion. The top line included 14.7 billion in service revenue, up from 14.4 billion a year earlier, and in line with the FactSet consensus. So, this is good for T-Mobile. Profits are looking good. Still way behind the competition. And I just want to say this, guys. T-Mobile, gives out a lot of free lines and promotions, so their revenues are going to be much lower than the rest of the competition, obviously. And Verizon may post lower subscribers than T-Mobile, but their postpaid ads are more meaningful than T-Mobile's because they nickel and dime their customers, and their customers pay for the premium service, where T-Mobile they don't have the premium service that they claim that they do. They have third and fourth lines free, I believe, or 50% off. I think. But if I'm wrong, you guys can just correct me in the comment section. But Verizon, AT&T do not give out free lines or even promotions. I mean, unless you're a first responder or a nurse or a teacher, so to speak. I think you get discounts, but other than that, you really do not get discounts other than those couple of exceptions that I said. But AT&T, they outgrew T-Mobile again for the second straight quarter in a row, and they posted some great profits this quarter, and the reason why I'm trying to point this out, because guys, if T-Mobile posted the same number as AT&T, it wouldn't mean as much because, like I said, T-Mobile gives out a lot of free lines, and especially with the Sprint base being included, a lot of them don't really pay much. A lot of them are on like promotions. Free for a year is still out there. The Kickstarter plans are still out there, man. I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, even with T-Mobile trying to like merge the Sprint accounts and all that stuff going on behind the scenes, there's still a lot of free Sprint plans out there. They're still out there, so they're not totally out of the woods, guys. So I'm just gonna quickly read the rest. So the company recorded 1.3 million postpaid net adds, and including 673 million postpaid net additions. So according to Mike Sievert, he said, with our Magenta business firing on all cylinders and our Sprint integration ahead of schedule, we are well positioned for the future and poised to continue to winning with assets and a formula for growth, and that is differentiated from the other wireless players. So The company did up its expectations for the merger synergies related to this big deal with Sprint, and anticipates 3.2 billion to 3.5 billion in synergies encompassing various expense reductions and avoided the cost from the new site builds. And the prior expectations were for 2.9 billion to 3.2 billion in merger synergies, and for the full year, T-Mobile projects postpaid net customer adds of 5.1 billion to 5.3 billion, narrowing its previous range, which called for 5 million to 5.3 million net adds. So, um, you know, excuse me, guys. So, T-Mobile, they did pretty good this quarter. This was a very good quarter for T-Mobile. Not too bad. They still got outgrown by AT&T, and what is going to carry the momentum for T-Mobile is the home internet and scaling N41, because that's where most of the money from the synergies are going to come from, the home internet. Once they scale N41, and they have to, I'm telling this, they have to increase the backhaul. They have to start laying out their own fiber at some point. They're going to have to. I mean, T-Mobile is smoking cigarettes if they really think that owning and leasing fiber is the same thing. It's not the same thing. I'm sorry. I mean, um, you know, owner economics are much better than just leasing the fiber. I mean, you're going to be paid way more for leasing the fiber than just laying out your own fiber. I mean, it's common sense. But going forward, the N41, the home internet, is really the thing for T-Mobile and rural America, because other YouTubers have said this, and even on Reddit. I mean, the urban and suburban levels are just they're saturated. Not going to be too much growth coming from that sector of the country, so to speak. They have to start, going to rural America, because that's where people are struggling, and people really, really hate their cable providers over there. They really do. Like, they're like, some people are just stuck with 25 megabits per second on their home internet, and it's atrocious. And people are trying to leave those options, but they don't have any, so they're stuck with that provider. So if T-Mobile can do that and sell the home internet over there, I'm telling you, they will grow like crazy, because N41 is already out. C-band has apparently been delayed, guys. So that's something new that just came out today. So I'm gonna let you know, guys, in the next video about that part. But there's just going to be more momentum for T-Mobile as they try to scale N41, make sure they get into rural America, and everything can go in their favor very easily if they just do everything the right way. So let me know what you guys think about this, and hit me a line in the comment section. If you have any questions, comment down below as well. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Follow me on my social media outlets. I'm going to start posting the videos there, guys, pretty soon. Just haven't made the social media accounts yet, but I will very soon. But yeah, keep it locked here, guys. Other than that, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Deuces.